Job Vlog.
Well, I noticed you guys aren't watching my video reviews of retro games, so here's a relatively new game for you. It came out earlier this year, and it took me a few weeks or over a month to get it because I checked it out from my library. This is Far Cry 5. Not done in a fancied up retro review style. No, this is just strictly me showing you clips because only lame videos get views on YouTube. In Far Cry 5, you play the role of a nameless sheriff's deputy called Rook or Rookie. You can choose your gender, he or she, except you're going to be called an M, or sometimes you'll have your pronoun assigned as a they.
Incredible stunt. They've survived.
You're assigned to arrest Joseph, an eccentric doomsday cult leader who has taken control over Hope County, Montana. An act of God prevents you from arresting Joseph, and so your helicopter crashes and the survivors, your friends, are divvied up between the lieutenants of the 3 regions of Hope County. Those lieutenants are Joseph's family, and they each represent a unique form of manipulation. You have Jacob, the militant with PTSD who conditions. You have John, the self-help guru, and Psycho Mantis. Far Cry 5's gameplay is standard open-world first-person shooter fare. You run around in an open world where level design doesn't matter. It's open world. Go and explore, do your own thing, go where you want to. Have really no challenge. You have a few virtual buddies you can assign to help you out so that it makes things even easier. Help the resistance build up their rep in a given region to then bring out that boss fight, which will be kind of glitched. And then you're going to be like, oh hey, wasn't I supposed to meet you at this location? Yeah, okay, sure, go there. Oh wait, you didn't get the magic word yet. Now you got another cutscene. Now you have to leave and go back to trigger this. Or somebody's plane goes down out of bounds, so you have to retrieve a key from them. Oh, but now you're out of bounds. What are you going to do? The graphics are stunning. This is one of the best looking games I've come across, especially on a console, and I'm not even playing on the Xbox One X. This is the first time in a game I actually felt like I was in the given location. Now granted, I've been through Montana, and it looked a little more like open wheat farms. This fictional Hope County looks like Montana meets Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And there were some times where I was looking at my map and then I switched back to the real world, maybe too fast for the game to handle, dropping my frame rate like LeBron James in the finals. There's wildlife to hunt and skin, stunts to perform, parachuting, wingsuit, and one of the more hyped up activities is fishing, which is pretty difficult at first, and then you pick up a perk that allows you to be an awesome fisherman, and then it's pretty easy. Save for one battle with a legendary fish called the Admiral, which I actually had to wear out over the course of an hour. Quite a few activities, but how come they left out whitewater kayaking? Despite all of this, I found it quite redundant. Okay, I'm just going to X point, shooting X, bring it back to this guy. That's really about it. You know, in GTA 5, there's much more variety. If you want to be a cop, you can be a cop for the day. Congratulations. If you want to go do something that doesn't involve murder, you could actually try that. Here, you're always stuck being this mute sheriff's deputy who is the gopher for everything. It's always on you to rescue everybody. Yeah, what good is this useless resistance if you're not there to literally shoot everybody for them? At least in GTA 5, you'd be told to go get something, and then a chase would break out, and you'd have to hop in the car and chase them down. Now here, it's just everybody stands there and lets you snipe them. It takes so long, and there's so much busy work to do to build up the resistance in a region to be able to take out the boss of that region, that you just get a little bit bored with it. I felt like I was done with a full game when I'd only made it through 1/3. But to Ubisoft's credit, these boss encounters are the most challenging part of Far Cry 5, as you're prohibited from calling your guns for hire for support. It's just ironic in a game all about freedom, you have such strict limitations on how you dispose of these bosses. Jacob's perched atop this mountain blasting me with a sniper rifle, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got my sniper rifle, let's do this. MGS Solid Snake versus Sniper Wolf. Alright, oh wait, my shots don't count. I have to get up in his grill and blast him up close for it to actually register. Since you're dealing primarily with these lieutenants, it's those characters that grow on you the most, that you get the most out of at least. Like you feel about Faith and her bliss that she's given all these drugged up hippies to control them. Yeah, you don't really deal with Joseph except for the very beginning and a few interspersed cutscenes that don't really make a lot of sense because this is supposed to be a first-person game. But I found the game easy to walk away from. I didn't really care about my character at all, or really the people in this environment. Probably a new record for F-bombs dropped in a game, through some kind of weird sense of humor that they're going for here, and also trying to be partly serious. I guess I preferred the idea of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, where it was clearly a spoof of 80s-ness. After you've taken out his lieutenants, you're summoned to take on Joseph himself. The big man, yeah, what has he got in store for you? Well, you have a chance to do a boss fight here, which I thought was pretty cool, though incredibly easy, where he's turned everybody that was your friend against you, and then you have to revive him and turn him back to the good side. But here's the thing. If the only way to get to Joseph is to take out all of his lieutenants so that he loses control over Hope County, then how the hell did he capture all of your friends? Screw the prophecy of his doomsday scenario. I feel like the real problem with the ending is how he actually managed to capture everyone. With lofty goals, Far Cry 5 falls a little short of excellence. Yes, it's a very big area, but I think that you're just cheating yourself out of not having to actually design levels. Let's just put a mountain over here. Maybe there'll be a few steps to climb up. I like the idea how if grass is growing on it, you can actually walk up it. But that doesn't make for an exciting game, especially when the AI is stupid and the missions are redundant go-fetch tasks. Oh, there's certainly stuff to do, I just don't know if you really have the drive to do it. Despite some colorful characters in the antagonists, I don't think I'll be returning to Hope County. Still a good game, but far from excellent. I give Far Cry 5 an 8.3 out of 10.
Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Vaughan Jog Vlog is made possible by your support on Patreon. Patreon.com/Vaughan Fry. Because f*** Google.